Fellow Biafrans, on the occasion of your rally to demonstrate your solidarity with the struggles of your kith and kin back home, I send to you all fraternal greetings. You are all aware that for over 4 months now, Nigeria has been waging a war of aggression to destroy Biafra and her people.
The whole thing, I will say, started when I was a student nurse in Lagos University Teaching Hospital. We practically had to rush home to Eastern region then, which is where I came from, for safety. They started slaughtering Igbos in the north. I mean, they were beheading them. They really slaughtered Igbos in the north. That was how the war started.
This invasion by Nigerian hordes was mounted because the people of the former eastern region of Nigeria were forced on May the 30th, 1967, to declare themselves the independent state of Biafra in order to assure the security of their lives and property.
As far as I'm concerned, I was in the war from the beginning to the end. What sticks out mainly is the level of suffering people went through. Okay, Nigerian soldiers were better armed. You know, most of the time they will overrun villages and rampage it, you know, just kill people, loot all their property. A lot of people died out of hunger. People were dying out of all kinds of diseases because there were no medications, and it was terrible. I got shot by the Nigerian troops, and even before the war ended, I was in the hospital for about a week. They were contemplating on amputating my left leg here, but as God would have it, as soon as the war ended, the Nigerians opened up some of the hospitals, and I happened to be lucky to go into one of them, and eventually with better treatment and all that, they were able to save the leg. As it stands today, when the weather gets cold, I still feel the pain. This is where the bullet went, and it came out from here. So this bone here was really shattered. If you see my leg here, these are burns from, you know, the wound. I don't usually show it to people because it's kind of embarrassing, but it's also a good way to remember the war.
The war really has been very devastating. I lost a great friend whom I thought I would marry. I'm sure I've married an able girl, but the word actually I was so much in love is Adama. That's what I think about the war. And I've not seen her up to today since 1966 up to this time. I've not met her. And it gives me a psychological problem that he's losing friends. And what could have been if there had not been war? Probably things could have been better off, you know, and there have been a friendly relationship.
As you are aware, the people of the former eastern region of Nigeria had believed, as if it were an article of faith, in the concept of a united Nigeria. Having demonstrated our faith in Nigeria in concrete terms by allowing our sons and daughters to sojourn in other parts of the country, thereby contributing tremendously to the development of such areas to the neglect of our own, it was a hard decision for us to take to opt out of a federation in which we had invested so much. But we had no real choice. Over the years, our erstwhile compatriots had made it clear in unmistakable terms that they did not want us in the Federation.
One day we were walking and somebody just, emergency ambulance came and said, you all need to evacuate the patients again because the Biafra, the Nigerian army, that on their way here. We trekked for 30 miles. You can't believe it. We got at a place where we slept, and they told us, about 3 of us young ladies then, that if the Nigerian soldiers see us, that they will kidnap us right away, that we have to camouflage. So we had to go and use sheets to put in our stomach and pretend that we were pregnant.
The experience of the 3 harrowing waves of remorseless genocide in 1945, 1953, and especially in 1966, involving a total of nearly 40,000 dead and countless others maimed or destitute, provided an object lesson which could not but be taken seriously.
My brother voluntarily went to war. Nobody conscripted him into the war. Unfortunately, he didn't even last in the war. He died. And that really broke my mother's heart. And my father too. If you listen to the video that we did of my father's burial, one of my brother's best friends said it, that Papa didn't die when he was supposed to die. That Papa practically died 1970, that David didn't come back from war. That was when Papa's spirit went away.
Self-preservation is probably the strongest human instinct, and it is this that has compelled the harassed and persecuted people of eastern Nigeria to seek refuge in their own home and amongst their kindred. As a proverb of one of our Biafran languages has it, a man who is rejected by others cannot reject himself.
You know, that's a song I don't like to. America talk about healing. That's a wound that never healed with me. I don't think it will ever heal. That's why it seems that my son sort of revived the birth of my son sort of revived my mother a little bit.
The Hausa people, they are not really oriented in education. They want to go into cattle rearing, they want to go into farming. But now some of them are teachers. They work, they are in the government, they believe the power and authority to be in government.
In Nigeria, the Hausas are known to be less educated people. They were all, farmers, and they went to civilized, you would say.
The one thing about Hausas is that they love themselves. They love themselves. The Hausa, is the type of religion the Muslims like to stick together.
They like to fight. They also don't like Christians at all. As of this moment, the Nigerian society is riddled with all kinds of hatred from both the Muslims and vice versa. Yes, the Igbos didn't think the Hausas were civilized enough to be in government, but that was then. Now they are in government. The Yorubas are actually very civilized people, especially they are very educated people too. And as far as religion is concerned, they are not as what would I say? They are not as hateful as maybe the Northerners.
During the war, there was an agreement that Yorubas will be on our side to fight this war. But unfortunately, the last minute they abandoned us to fight the war alone. So, to me, and with my own experience of the war, the Yorubas are not people to be trusted in any way or manner. They are cowards.
Well, the Igbo actually they are very industrial. They are hardworking. Most of them, wherever they go, they are able to establish they can learn language easily. They want to occupy a certain area. If you give them a year, some people would like to go ahead and take 6 years. That's what happened with the Igbo.
So they are very, very enthusiastic people. They go to school, they want to get into commerce, they want to get into politics, they want to get into government and everything. And because of that, some other tribes in Nigeria seem not to like them that much. And that's one of the reasons for this level of marginalization that the Igbos go through in Nigeria. They don't want us to get good positions and eventually use it to actualize Biafra again.
Please, after that war, there's no more Nigeria. I have to be honest. I don't know what people think, but after the war, Igbo man didn't have any more place in Nigeria.
There's always a religious unrest in Nigeria. Just like a month or two ago, up there in the northern part of Nigeria, just to be specific, a lot of Christians were killed. And the Christians also went on a rampage, to retaliate.
There's still discrimination because there's still power struggle. Who is going to be the president? Is he coming from the east or from...
Welcome to Forestville Luxury Hotel. At Forestville Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forestville Luxury Hotel. We are located at #1 Adelinoba Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forestvillehotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forestville Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.